Today is a Monday, so you get out all your Monday heebie-jeebies. I actually kind of feel nervous on Mondays. I don't know why. I can't sleep Sunday night because I'm like, oh my goodness, work starts on Monday. Even people that run companies, they feel that way. It's the same as employees, same as a kid going to school. It's like, oh, Monday. That's nerve-wracking. Got to deal with client problems, got to deal with any problems that come up within employees, like just figuring stuff out. Yeah, so you get the heebie-jeebies. I get the heebie-jeebies just like anyone else. It's the way that it is. It's scary. It's just how life is. But you just gotta get after it. For me personally, today I had to go get a mower fixed, and it was really interesting. I kind of learned some stuff because we currently use Starus Exmark mowers. They're grandstands, and we have not had a good experience with them. We've actually hated them to the point that we're like, we're not getting Exmarks again, even though that's like the top of the line mower here in Minnesota. But I went to a dealer today, and we need to have one of the Staruses fixed, and went there. And he was like, the model you bought that year, it was a test model and everyone hated them. So you should think about Exmark still, because their new mower is amazing. So just like kind of learning that every year is experimental for every company, no matter how big it is. Like they can have bad rollouts and they can have good rollouts. Even if they're super mature like Exmark, they can still have misses. And people like us can deal with the misses, and it can turn us off to their product. Just like people in our company, our clients, they deal with our misses, and it can turn them off to us. But we don't try to do that. We don't try to hurt anyone. We're trying our best, and sometimes you just miss. You just don't know. So that's pretty cool to think about. It makes you feel better about your company, because 3 Timbers today, I had over 200 emails when I opened my inbox today. And that was from me leaving Arizona on Thursday to me looking at emails today. So there are people in there that were complaining. There are people in there that were happy with service. There were people that needed things. And I wish we could respond every single minute of every single day, but we just can't. We don't have the employees for it. We don't have the staff for it. We don't have the margins to staff up to that point yet. And, it's hard because you want to be perfect and you don't want to have people disappointed in you, but you also have to realize like we can only make incremental changes. Like we have to figure out what changes can we make that can make us better, and what changes can we make very slowly that will make us better but won't use all of our resources so we fail. And then we also have to identify the problems that legitimately, if we don't fix them, the company will fail. So it's hard finding that in between. It's like us not responding right away makes people unhappy, but we're not gonna fail over it. There will be people that might not use us because we don't respond right away, but there will also be people that will still use us. So if we can make that a little bit better every single week and change those communication times a little bit every week, we're better off. So that's just something to think about for sure. So story for you, employee has been late all the time. He's just always late. His excuse a couple days ago was, I forgot my boots at home. I'm gonna be late, sorry, but thank you for this opportunity. It has made me realize what I want to do with my life. Whether he really wants to do landscaping with his life or not, I have no idea. And then he was late today. He was supposed to be at a job site at 10 o'clock. I get a text at 12 o'clock that said that he slept through his alarm. Yeah, so labor's hard to come by. He's a good dude. Unfortunately, just isn't taking things serious enough. So we will start hiring for his position. It's that straightforward. We're not going to get rid of him now. And this is not only a second strike, this is like his 5th, 6th, whatever strike. So we just gotta, move on. And we record all the strikes. We put in a file. We give him warning. We say that they're kind of on probation. So we check off all the boxes so they can't come back on us. And eventually you just gotta say enough's enough. It's just the way that the cookie crumbles. Last thing, from a landscaper side, plants are really expensive. So we always get plants from our provider, our wholesaler, for probably like 30% less than what retail is. So if we get like a 10-gallon pot, arborvitae, we personally, as a company, we can buy it for like $85. It's like a 3-foot tree, 4-foot tree. Retail, if someone just went and bought it at Gurdon's, costs $160. So we make good margins on it, and that's really necessary because we guarantee our plants for a year. If things die, whatever else, we have to be able to cover our costs so we don't lose money. And also there's just costs of us going and getting it, costs of us going picking things out, everything, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, today we were a plant short and we went to this company called the Mustard Seed. And I'm not throwing them out. If you guys like the mustard seed or you know who they are, fine, go for it. But we bought a tree that was smaller than the ones we get from Gurdon's, our supplier, for $311. Think of how expensive that is. Think of the margins that companies like that get. And people are paying that much for stuff because people just don't know there are other options out there. So I've just been trying to figure out, like, how do you let people know, or how do you optimize that opportunity by even having the same options on a website and just marking them up a little bit and telling people, hey, you can just buy them from our site and they're gonna be way cheaper than any nursery in our area because we're just willing to drive 30 minutes. So I don't know, it's weird. There's just a lot of opportunities out there. Got to figure out which opportunities we focus on and where we go. I know our first thing is at 3 Timbers, systems. We have a lot of systems to build. And then from there, endless opportunity. So I have to hop off. Michael is giving me a call, the old broski, because I don't know, I think Comcast or something needs to get into a co-working space tomorrow, and I'm not going to be in, he's not going to be in, and they need to update our Wi-Fi for all of our co-workers so it stays blazing fast. So we need to figure out what we're going to do there. So thank you. It's been a great talk. I'm excited to talk to you tomorrow because I actually have to get in the field tomorrow, do some fertilizer and then something else, I guess. So all right, I'll see you tomorrow.